Call somebody?
YouTube, click that damn.
All right, let's go. Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Tasha.
And we have a guest. Who is our guest, Ebony?
We have Bougie Kitty in the building. My little chocolate drop. Jeanette.
Hello. Bougie Kitty. Ooh.
Kitty, I like the name.
I'm intrigued.
You should be.
All right, y'all.
So y'all, she's so chocolatey.
What y'all drinking?
I'm bringing out the big gun.
Oh, Lord.
It's gonna be a freaky diggy night.
Danger. That's dangerous.
So
I just know some little old red wine. Just keeping it simple.
I'm gonna follow with some Sutter Homes Moscato.
Ooh. Gin and Moscato.
You were chasing with wine.
Oh, y'all about to have to turn up
Y'all
over there.
Really good.
My legs might get thrown back.
Maybe.
Oh.
I'm drinking, I'm on a beatbox. I haven't drank anything in 2 weeks because I've been fighting the flu. So I'm drinking a beatbox. Y'all wish me luck.
Well, good luck.
Beatbox, don't get your box beat.
I need to get
I
my
know
box
my
beat.
background is noisy. I gotta fix this. All
right. So I want to know what you guys' favorite toy is.
Ooh, I forgot to go get my toys. I'll be back.
Okay, so
We have a guest. We got a guest.
Okay.
Of course, my favorite toy right now is the rose. I mean, it's kind of it's just the shit right now. I don't know what else to say. It's the rose. And yours?
Tasha, what's yours?
I don't have one.
You
That's
don't
all
have
I
a
was gonna
favorite
say.
one?
Does
I
that
don't.
mean you like a lot?
I have no. I'm in search of that favorite one. There is one that I want that I think can easily become my favorite. But I have yet to purchase and experience it. So to be continued on that.
I
But
want
yeah,
the
I
one
don't-
that has the rose connected to it.
My fingers, my hand is my favorite toy. So.
Good old faithful. That's old faithful.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. My favorite toy, I don't even know what the name of it is, but you guys remember the one that I showed you that had the little insertion and it has just the sucker for the clit? I like that one a lot. I don't remember what it's called, but I posted a picture of it on the Instagram, but I really liked it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
The one I want it's a pussy eater,
Mhm.
but I feel like the rose, every time I use it, it gets better, so I'm still experimenting with it. But like I've always said, to me, it's still too much. I would rather more suction, less vibration with the rose.
Okay, I got you.
So there's a gadget that actually it's a suction cup,
Mhm.
and then it looks like there's a tongue in there as well. So
the one that I sent you, that one.
yeah, I think, and I already had that picture in my phone already. Because there's
Yes.
a girl here that sells them. So that's the one. That's the one I want. I want to try that one because
I
it
think
looks like it looks
I
like
think
it's
that one
created
might-
to maneuver like a real mouse.
I feel like it'll turn you out.
That's okay. I'm okay with being turned out by the toy.
I feel like
I'm
it'll
okay
turn
with
you
that.
out.
I'm okay.
I
with
would
that.
be too.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that the toy turns me out.
Yeah, I feel like that particular toy will turn you all the way out.
Yeah, for $150, turn me the fuck out.
Yes.
It's 150.
Definitely get
That's the one I
turned
was
out.
talking about when we were texting earlier. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we'll have to do
Okay.
all that.
I got it. Okay. Well, I want to tell all of our listeners, any of our listeners who are in the poly world, happy Polyamorous Day. Today is Polyamorous Day. So to my fellow poly people, it is our day to celebrate. Yay. Woo.
Happy Poly Day. I might be
Yay.
joining y'all soon.
Everyone should join. It's a wonderful lifestyle to live.
Yes, it is.
Tiny happy people holding hands.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Awesomeness. So, I mean, first of all, I just really want to get into the kitty. Let's get into it.
Let's get into the bougie kitty.
Definitely. Well, guys,
Yes.
listen, I'm gonna tell you, I started out using yoni products, purchasing them from somebody, and when I tell you, all I realized was it changed my whole life. I'm talking about it's a yoni vajayjay confidence that like you've never had before. And I started out purchasing this stuff, and as I kept using it and using, I was like, this is some legit shit. You know,
Your baby's hanging out. I'm losing focus. Go
I don't
ahead.
see nothing brown. It's okay.
We
you
like
like
it.
it
I
brown.
like it. Don't
But I don't see the
It
dark
was just
brown.
like-
As long as we don't see no dark brown, you okay, baby. You say.
Okay.
I mean, there's a bra.
all of it.
I mean, you good. You good.
Leave it out. Forget Ebony. She hating on you because she covered.
I love it. But I kept using these products and I kept saying, oh my gosh, everything I touched, it was like awesome. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna buy these products anymore. I'm gonna actually sell them. I'm a registered nurse, so a lot of these products I was kind of iffy about because it's more of the herbal world. And of course, I come from a world of where everything is absolutely pharmaceutical.
Yes.
So when I was trying all of these products, I was like, this stuff is amazing. So I went from being the one to always buy them to trying to figure out how to sell them, then into how to make them. And when I tell you, it was changing the lives of everybody around me. And I was like, okay, so people who's used to having sweaty, musky scents were like, hey, I don't have that anymore. Best foam feminine wash, best feminine wipes. I'm talking about, it's a game changer. It takes nothing to throw our pH balance off. I mean, nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
So to be able to utilize something that's herbal, all natural, sea salts, to be able to get your pH balance back on. I know a lot of people, there are a whole lot of people who are boric acid fans. And there's nothing wrong with boric acid if it works for you to get your pH balance back right.
Wait,
But
boric acid in the vagina?
yes,
Mhm.
there are inserts, there are capsules.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. Even though I do herbal too, I'm a fan of it.
Mhm.
It works
they
very
work.
well. And
I
you
thought
don't
that
have
just
to
killed
use them.
roaches.
No, ma'am. It's
You don't-
awesome. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you don't even have to use them often. One suppository will get your pH back like just
That's
like
true.
that.
That's
I've
true.
never heard
That's
of that.
absolutely true. And there are some people who prefer the natural salts versus the boric acid, but they actually do the same thing. So it's actually about preference, actually.
Mhm.
But to know that you could have something to maintain, because most of us all know things that your man eat, things that if he smokes, I mean, any of those things. And a lot of us are in relationships where we're not condom users. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So those types of things actually could throw your pH balance off with every encounter. So you have to have something to maintain your balance. And when I fell into this world of stuff, it is like the most awesome thing ever. And that's how Bougie Kitty was born.
Awesome.
I
I love
do you make products?
Yes, ma'am. This is my phone wash. Don't know if I can get it to where you can see it.
I see.
There it is. I can see it.
Kitties. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna have to go. You got a website?
Yes.
I do have a website. It is not as complete as I want it to be yet. And I do a lot of things through Facebook and IG, of course. And everywhere I am, it's Bougie Kitty 205. So, but I make my own feminine wipes. I mean, best products ever.
That's awesome.
And when I tell you,
I can't
ship
wait
them
to try
out-
them.
Me.
Huh?
I said I can't wait to try them.
Definitely, definitely.
We love supporting Black businesses.
I
Yes.
do too. I do too.
So what else do you sell other than the wipes and the yoni products, I should say?
I do sugar scrubs.
Okay.
I make and sell emulsified sugar scrubs. I do some for the body. I do some that's for face and body, and I also do a kitty scrub. So I make those myself as well.
What does a kitty scrub consist of?
It's basically a sugar scrub that is made to, like, when you make body scrubs, you can do sugar or salts. And of course, anything you're gonna put on your kitty, you want it to be a sugar scrub and not a salt scrub. So I may put different skin safe and vajayjay safe products in a kitty scrub versus a regular body scrub, because you want to actually use that in your pubic area. You should always exfoliate that skin to keep down on razor bumps or just ingrown hairs, period. So it actually is freaking awesome. It is awesome.
So is that something like would be like ideal to use like after you go get a wax?
Actually, yes, but it's like a couple of days afterwards so that you're not disturbing, but when your hairs are starting to grow back, you can actually keep it exfoliated so that the skin doesn't start to grow on where your hairs are growing back.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, all right. So what else? You have some questions for her, Ebony?
I want to see some toys.
Okay. Well, let's get into it.
I actually have 4 types of roses tonight.
Oh, there's that many?
Yeah, actually, yes. This one, you want to hold? Yeah. This one is the actual original rose. Okay. That's the one that's all over TikTok. Everybody's having lunch with it. Everybody's taking it out with instead of a significant other. So that's the actual original rose.
It's so pretty. I have never seen one up close before. So it's soft too.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. This one, it's a rose as well, but as you can see, it has a tongue on the tip of it, and that's your flicker. That's your
tilted for us, Ebony. There we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you about this one. That one just has the tongue, so it doesn't have any suction to it. Just
I thought about this one when you said that, but no. What you're saying is pretty much a mixture of the two of these, honestly. You're saying it has the hole, but has the little flicker inside of it.
It has like a cup. It looks
has a
like
cup,
an
like
actual suction cup. Yes. And the tongue, the pink tongue comes down out of the suction cup.
Yes. Yes. So, I can see that being absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And this particular rose is a combination of the two she just had. It's an original rose on one end.
There you go.
But it has a flicker on the other end. So you have like a 2-in-1.
No, they need to combine them. We need the flicking and the sucking action together, please.
Yes. Okay, there's the flicker.
Okay. Whoever's designing this rose ain't never ate no pussy properly.
Obviously, that's true. Let's see if this one's
I want to see how this one
and that one is more like a massager.
You see this one?
This one actually needs to be charged.
We need you to turn it. Yeah, you gotta turn it. There you go.
You see the little bristles? Yeah, the bristles part.
Okay. That I might like. I might like that one.
And it is really nice.
This thing has so much
power.
That
one looks like that's more like if you like a lot of rubbing, that looks like a little
it's
rubbing.
A massager, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, this is a massage. But do y'all hear this? How powerful it is?
Yeah,
I have one.
Like it.
It's like a little lawnmower in there.
That's what I'm saying. It's a vibrator.
Keep turning it. Like it has like 9 or 10 settings on it.
Yeah, it's a bunch of settings. Each one.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome.
Oh gosh.
I'll take it.
That's really cool. Okay, so what are the price ranges for those?
Okay, all of them that I showed you except, here you go, the one that has both ends, that one is $50. The other ones are $40. So they're really reasonably priced, and I try to keep them and make sure that they're compatible, like if you were going to try to go to Amazon or somewhere to order one, because right now sometimes you can get them, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you get prices and then it's a shipping charge that you have to deal with. So I really try to stay real compatible. So they're all 40 except the one that has, except that one, and that one's 50.
Look at the case it comes in. This is
I
so
want
cute.
a cake.
Cute. I like it. It's pretty.
So freaking cute.
That's the double-ended one, the flicker and the liquor.
Yes. And they all, of course, you plug them up to charge them, which is absolutely awesome. No more battery issues.
They're all waterproof.
They're all waterproof.
Just to so y'all know how long, how much I've used my Rose, I have not had to charge it yet, and y'all know how long I've had it. That's how much.
And they
That's
really
how
are
long
good
it
for
stays
charging.
charged.
Huh?
I'm saying,
I said
I mean, maybe it stays charged long, but I'm saying it ain't got that much play for me to even know. And y'all know when I got
Oh,
it. And I have not had to
Okay.
charge it yet.
I've charged mine several times.
I mean, you and everybody else there.
All
I
right.
was told if I don't
So
like it, I am not doing it right.
Yeah, there's probably a chance that, you know, everybody's body is made different. So you really have to capture either the tilt with it or how far up on your clitoris to
I
put
mean,
it.
I've captured the right position. I just wish I could mute, turn down the vibration and turn up the sucking.
I got you. It's,
You know what
it's
I'm
the
saying?
combo that you need.
Feel the vibration. Like if I
Yeah.
wanted a vibrator, I would buy a fucking vibrator.
Yeah,
I want
I got
something that's
you.
gonna eat my pussy.
I got you. I got you. And I do agree with
Vulgarity,
you.
but
I'm gonna put some money into that, the one that you're actually talking about, because that right there, I'm talking about, that would be my soul snatcher too.
Bougie Kitty, get the creating. You get the create one that we.
I definitely will.
Patent that motherfucker.
I definitely will.
definitely.
Or you can create the first motherfucking grocery toy.
Love it.
Yo,
I love it.
this one
For the
is
groceries.
an introduction to stick
That's for the
that in the,
groceries.
yes.
Exactly.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
order that.
Like
and
this
see
is
what it
perfect.
is. I'm gonna order that and see what it is.
Let me pray that has some power to it.
Oh yeah, look, y'all, this is perfect for introducing to the grocery eating.
Oh, look at it. Okay, back up just a little bit, Ebony. Right there.
Wow, that thing is moving.
Oh yeah, that thing was
They-
moving.
And now it just got turned up.
I'm intimidated. Turn that motherfucker
That thing-
down.
Oh my gosh.
That's
that
another
was real
speed.
powerful.
It's going so fast. Hold on, I can't. It's going so fast. Like I'm seeing triple of the tongues.
Right. You can, the
Yes.
vibration is crazy. You can see.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, girl.
That shit is so crazy.
It's on my thumb and I feel it in my vagina. That's how strong it is.
I love it.
I'll be back in a minute. Okay. This thing is for real.
Sold.
Right.
He said soul.
Don't tell
This
us what
is
it do
right.
on that dookie shoe.
Yeah, let us know. Speaking of Dookie shoe,
Right there. You hold it. Just
I
hold
like
it.
that segue. Speaking of that, I got a new toy. It's called the Mighty. Oh, this thing.
It's
It
almost
ain't gonna
there.
work.
This background.
Oh
right
wait,
there.
there we go. Right there.
Okay.
Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's called the Mighty
butt
Mini
plug.
Plug. It is
The mighty who?
It's a
Mini
plug.
Plug.
Oh.
I
It
found
don't
a
look
great
so many.
introductory plug too for the butt.
Uh-huh.
That ain't looking so many. I'm sorry. It looks huge.
No, that's small.
That's
It's
mini.
small. Look, this is my finger. It's the same size as my finger.
But how big is that round, that ball part? That
It's like my finger.
Is
No.
it sleek? Is
That's
it
like a
metal?
quarter.
Is it
It's really
Like-
sleek.
rubber?
that fat part is like the size of a quarter though. Round.
No, this part, the end is like
What's that
not-
other one? A dime?
not
'Cause
this.
It looks big from here. It look big.
no, it's teeny tiny.
It look intimidating in the motherfucker from here. Let me just tell you.
It's very strong. It has a bunch of settings. Can y'all hear it?
Oh, so it vibrates too.
Yeah, and it vibrates.
Okay.
That's really cute.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like
haven't
Bougie
used it
toys.
yet, but I'm excited about it.
I thought that was so.
Yeah, that. Oh, I
Yeah,
just
we
got
know
my
you like it
bed
up
up on my desk.
Lube it up and shove it in.
Lube it up and shove it in.
Exactly.
If you ain't lubing it up, you might as well not be doing it.
I'm just saying, I think it's a great introductory toy, especially if you have a guy that wants to or may be interested in you plugging him, pegging him. This might be a great starter. Perfect size.
You need both. You need that and a little
It
tongue
can be-
flicker.
It can be harnessed. It can be harnessed.
Cool.
And yeah, that tongue flicker will be great too. But yeah,
Mhm.
I'm excited about it. I haven't used it yet because I've been sick. But as soon as everybody gets healthy, we're gonna try it out.
You gonna
Y'all
do some
know-
pegging?
What?
You gonna do some pegging?
I wish, girl.
Oh dang!
Oh, he ain't with the Peggy. He ain't with the Peggy.
No,
All
not
right,
yet.
Tease is not with the
She
peg.
said not yet. She gonna get him now.
I'm working on it.
She gonna use her flicker a few more times.
Yeah, I gotta use my own personal
You gotta
flicker.
use our own flicker, open them up
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, my own personal flicker first, and then maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if he'll let me, but opportunities happen.
You might
They
come
do. They do.
Yeah. Yeah,
You just gotta get them really, really drunk.
get him loose on the goose.
I actually don't want to do it to him drunk. I want him to be, because I want him to be engaged.
You
I'm
want him
never
with you
allowed
on
to
that
do
one.
it.
You want
Yeah,
him to
I
love
do.
it, and you want him to remember that he loved it, huh?
That's right.
Yes.
I'm gonna take it any way I can get it. If I got to
Yeah, there are plenty of people out
lick
here
his
that
ass
would love
up.
for me to peg them, so I'll have an opportunity to peg them, but they'll have to get their own toy. I don't like using different my
We ain't
toy on.
sharing.
Yeah, I don't
we ain't-
like that.
We ain't
Yeah.
swapping booty juices.
No, no.
No.
I got a new cleaner too for it because it's like a different cleaner for the butt. So I got a different cleaner for it.
Okay.
Okay, you got any other toys? You just showed us the roses.
That's pretty much what I have on hand at the moment.
Okay, can you please, after y'all take that shot, because y'all didn't ask nobody else if they wanted to
I
at
mean,
least here, Tasha.
threw it
to
on
us.
me.
To us, Tasha.
She threw it on me.
Oh my God, this wine been down here for a while.
So,
Okay.
can
I
you
actually need
tell
a
our
refill.
listeners how they can get your wonderful Yoni products, and also how to buy those wonderful roses and any other toys that you might sell?
Definitely. I am on Instagram. I am Bougie Kitty. That's BOUGIEKITTY 205 on Instagram. What do you want this?
Mhm.
I also pass out brochures when it comes to whether I'm at a pop-up shop or when I mail out products to my customers. I also have a brochure that lists all my products, and it actually lists instructions so people
Oh, she's real
have an
professional.
idea of what they may want or need the next time they order something.
Nice.
Okay.
So I am, like I said, the same, whether it's on Facebook, I'm Bougie Kitty LLC. I can be reached on any of those for ordering purposes. My website is bougiekitty.net, and that is still under construction, but it should be completed hopefully by the end of or middle of next month.
No, what are those?
What am I?
Behind the.
Oh,
What's
this.
that? Yeah.
Oh, this is both I'm sorry, you probably have to hold it where you can see it. I also do steaming kits. So
I was
with that
ready
kit,
to ask you about that. Okay.
yeah, with the steaming kits, I actually do the herbs, the yoni oil, the actual steaming kit, the seat that you could self-steam at home.
Mm-hmm.
And I sell those in a kit so you can, like I say, have your self-care days at home. I also wanted to show this because a lot of people do yoni wipes, they make yoni wipes, but they sell these small little square cotton pads that they are calling wipes, but I don't. I actually make, full-size wipes.
Awesome.
And they're of course
That's for the girls with the big vaginas.
Exactly. You know, you want to have something you can hold on to and actually wipe and clean yourself with.
Yes.
And she can contest for the smell because they are absolutely
they smell
freaking
wonderful.
They're absolutely awesome.
Now, is the product all natural, like for those who are sensitive with
everything is all, yes, ma'am. Everything is all natural. You will only need one of those a day. And I tell anybody who's using more than one a day, you are abusing products.
And you need to go to the doctor.
Go see the doctor.
They're addictive. I have to admit they are addictive, but you never need more than one in a 24-hour period, unless you, of course, are having sex, because they are the best for before and after sex.
Okay.
Had them in a situation where there were multiple people in the room, you know, doing multiple things. So that's the best cleanup in between acts. Yeah.
Is that best?
And this is just just the dispenser.
Packaging that it comes with.
And those are called
that's so cute.
But those are my Prissy Kitty wipes. My foam wash is called Kitty So Clean. So I have kind of really awesome names for my products as well.
So do you have any male products for like balls? Because you know they get salty and stuff.
And foreskin wipes for those who are not
definitely need some foreskin wipes.
Actually, a lot of mine are interchangeable, and my actual foam wash for the men is called Balls for the Cause.
Ooh, I like it.
So
you should have got balls to the wall. No.
But for the cause of having freshness, it's Balls for the Cause.
Balls for the cause, please.
Yeah, so I do have that available. My husband is the reason that a lot of the line that I have for men exists, because he's like, everything I was making, he was like, but this works for me. He's like, my balls don't sweat anymore. He's like, man, I'm telling you, I'm fresh all day long. And he is the reason that I even lean toward the whole male side of doing everything, is because he was just like, this shit really works.
He got a bougie dingus. I ain't never seen it, but I used to work with him, so I know he got a bougie dingus. Okay.
You know, I'm glad you straightened that out. Not you, Ebony, but the wife, because she was like, my husband is the reason all these products exist. Because you try to say your husband
because I was thinking
had some funky nuts and you needed to
product. He started using my stuff in the shower, and he was coming to me like, he was like, hey, babe, I mean, I know you may not have thought about this, but let me explain something to you. And I was like, okay. Even my yoni oil, I make my own yoni oil. But when I tell you, he would shave his head. And of course, yoni oil, it helps tighten the skin. You can actually put it in your pubic area after you've had your bikini waxes or your or you shave, and it actually helps tighten the area to lessen razor bumps. And he would put it on his head after shaving. And he was like, babe, I'm serious. This seriously works. So almost all my products have dual uses, because he's not afraid to be like, hey, I'm trying this. And it works.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yes.
All right, well, we thank you for sharing all of this with us. This is amazing. I cannot wait to try and buy all kinds of everything, because you know I'm the test dummy. I'm gonna test everything at least one time. So
exactly, that's the only way you know. And I have actually had to sample out things, because I have people who are like, oh, I've tried this from this yoni product girl or this girl, and it just did this. I'm like, listen, take this with you. Tell me, call me and let me know. And I do get those phone calls. Well, I didn't think it was going to work, but I know.
I think it makes a lot of more difference for me knowing that she's a registered nurse.
Yes.
And even though I don't want to, pin that on her as that, but I feel safer using her products, being that she's a nurse versus somebody who's just whipping shit up because this shit is selling right now.
And I will tell people too. I was telling somebody else earlier tonight. I have a neighbor she was using some yoni oil, and she said, I like it because I need that extra moisture sometimes, but every time I use it, I get a yeast infection. I said, girl, let me see it. When I tell you, she brought it out to me, and the flowers, the roses that were in her package were actually brown. And I'm going to tell anybody out there who's using yoni oil that have herbs in it, whether it's roses, whether it's lavender, whether it's any of your herbs, it should never be brown.
Yeah, if it changes colors, it's the flower is dead, and it's bacteria.
Which means bacteria is setting up. So either something was not distilled or processed before actually making that yoni oil. But if you ever have anything that changes color, stop using it, because it is not good for you. I literally, like any of my oils, I don't know if you guys can see, but any of my oils that I actually make, the herbs that are in it are always the color they were when I made my oils, because you have to use things that are processed properly. And when you have people who are thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go buy these rose petals and I'm just gonna throw it in this bottle and this is what I'm gonna use.
That's what I was gonna do.
No,
it has to be dried. You have to dry them,
and they don't know. Yeah.
And you have to know what you're doing when you're dealing with these products, because you're passing this off to people. That's just like even my wipes. I use a natural preservative. I use my body scrubs. They're going to be exposed to moisture. You have to have a preservative for things that are going to be exposed to moisture so that bacteria doesn't grow in the things that you're going to be using on your skin and in very personal areas like your yoni. You want to know that what you're getting is actually safe for you. I don't want somebody just making products to pass some off to say, hey, I'm making this and I'm selling this. No, I want somebody who knows and understands that my safety and my health is also at risk. So what are you doing to preserve the products that you're selling to me? That's the important.
I love it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you guys. I'm so glad to have been invited. This is freaking awesome.
Ebony, can Tasha get some music?
Yeah, I got my guitar today.
Damn. I mean, yay.
She made me take a shot, y'all. And I'm in there. I'm glistening. Can you see me glistening?
She was already glistening before.
Okay. Don't let Ebony get you drunk and take advantage of you while you over there.
Yep. Because you know
you can't
Ebony go through lesbian phases.
Do it.
She go through lesbian phases.
She said it. You can't rape the willing.
Okay. Okay, I gotta hold my guitar like this.
I'm just saying, if you ain't willing, baby.
You don't have to hold it like that. We just need to hear it. We don't gotta see it.
What's your topic?
Sex toys. I bet you ask. It's a question.
Sex toys for all the boys. Sex toys for you boys and girls. Sex toys with Tasha Jackson. Sex toys for the boys.
I like it.
Ebony, we had
don't lie to her.
We had company. You could have done better. Anyway.
I know, but you gotta tell me beforehand. So I can practice.
Company is tipsy, so it was great.
You still glistening, baby. You still glistening.
You hot?
Okay. Well, since we're talking about sex toys and stuff, I have a question that I've been wanting to ask you hoes. And so the question goes, if your sex toys could talk about you, what the fuck would they say?
Bitch, stop drowning me.
Leave me alone.
Well, currently my sex toys would be like, why the fuck are we in storage?
That's funny.
That's what mom would say, because I think I only got a couple of them here. So yeah, they would definitely be like, what did we do to you?
What's happening? What happened to our life? Yeah. Must be some new bitches on the block, because we can't put them.
We in the storage.
Oh, that's funny.
Ebony, what's your sex toys gonna say?
Mine will probably, they're not in storage, but it's been a long time. So they probably be like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
They probably ain't even gonna work no more. They probably got an attitude. They probably be like with an attitude because you ain't touched them in so long.
And yo, it's crazy because I pulled out one of my toys probably 3 or 4 days ago, but the batteries was dead. And I was like, "House, what? I ain't using them forever."
You need plug-ins from here on out. No, you should not own a toy that takes batteries anymore.
Well, I'm still in that old age.
Elevate your toy game.
I need to.
I had one girl to tell me she still owns a toy with batteries because her favorite toy is still a bullet. So
that bullet is a motherfucker, I tell you.
Yeah.
That bullet is a bullet.
Yeah. She said she will always own a bullet.
The bullet is worth having forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. Tasha, what's your toy saying?
My toys say, oh shit, we got action.
Action Jackson.
Then it say psych. Cause it's like, I just showed y'all like what popped up on my screen when I was trying to log in, right? So I be watching porn and shit. So like a week ago, whenever it was, last time I had my sessions, it was like, okay, pull the toys out because I intend on having like a session with myself. So I pulled the rose out, I pulled my little other toy out, set up the laptop, came here in the living room, just about to have a day with myself. And I've done that a couple of times where I pull the toys out, but they never end up getting used. So they like, oh, this bitch gonna use it today. We got action. And then it's like, then it's like, damn, because I still use my hand and not the toys, even though I pull them out. So
it's like on Toy Story,
get some action, but then they get let down. So
it's like on Toy Story when the toys thought they was gonna get played with, they were like,
yeah, and then it'd be like
the other toys.
Yeah. So my toys be mad and motherfucker. They be like, we got action. Then they be like, God damn, the hand won again.
Yeah. The artist and I, we use a lot of toys. Like we'll just bust the bag out because like he got his own little arsenal over here. And so he'll just bust them out and we'll just use them until they die. That one died, get another one. That one, get another one.
That is strong.
So yeah, we be having fun with the toys. That was a great question, Tasha.
That was a really great question.
Time. I don't know if you see what's happening, but I pray that we can make it through a second show. Okay.
I do too.
That's all I got.
I got it.
What are you trying to say about us? We drunk?
No, I never. Why do you assume that it was even about you?
Because you said you saw what was happening, and
I never said anything about you or anybody in your bubble.
Well, I'm gonna ask, what do you see happening?
I see y'all getting. I see you. I see your glistening is about to hit the floor any moment. Your glistening.
I'm have to call her husband.
Look, your glistening is starting to do this.
Look, I am seriously a lightweight, and she poured me a shot. And I'm talking about, what am I drinking? Bombay? She seriously poured me a shot.
The side conversations are letting me know that it's about to be something over there.
Well, let's jump into this topic before y'all get too fucked up for us to proceed.
Okay, I'm not drinking anything else till this is over.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so I know that you guys have seen in the media about Tammy Roman and her husband Reggie.
I haven't. What happened? No.
Okay, so they've been they were trying to have a baby for a while. I guess because she's a little older and they weren't, he's younger, a lot younger. I think there's like 12-year difference.
Yeah, 10 to 12 years, I think.
Yeah. And so I think he was trying, he's trying to, they want children, but she's come to the point and the realization that, she just don't want no kids. Her career is flourishing and she doesn't want kids. So she told him that she will allow him to go outside of the marriage for about 2 years to have a baby. Once the girl has the baby, they'll raise the baby, all three of them, and just so he could be a father. So
Okay.
my question is, if you didn't want to get pregnant, would you allow your husband or significant other to have a baby with another woman? Guess first.
That would be hard for me to say yes to, but I would have to say if he truly wanted it and I was truly against it, I would have to agree to it. Because I'm not willing to have another one. So if I'm not willing and he has to have it, then yes, I would do it. But I would hope him knowing that I wasn't willing would,
but keep in mind, he has no children. 0.
Okay, if he has no children, it's a definite yes.
Okay. All right. Ebony, Tasha.
I was just gonna say, I believe in having those conversations up front. Already they have that 12-year whatever difference. So if she knew we knew there was a possibility that she couldn't.
It was a yes then, though. Remember, it was a yes, but now she's not able to.
It was a yes then, and she tried. And I want to say, did she miscarriage a few times or something?
She had a couple miscarriages.
Yeah, so that's hard. That's hard, and I commend her for being the woman, like going in knowing that he wanted children and realizing I'm unable, and now even unwilling to continue to try. I think that's very noble of her to do that, because she went into that relationship knowing that man wanted children. It would be extremely selfish for her to deny him that, or to try to figure out something to give that man a child. Whether even be she don't want to carry the baby, let somebody else carry. If she can get an egg, if they can even get one of her eggs that work, I would probably even try that, because I would still want my husband or the baby to be my baby. But if all other options were off the table, my eggs are dried up and dead, I would totally allow that. It would definitely be hard, but in knowing that the person will be willing that we all raise this baby together as a family, I would definitely be open to allowing him that opportunity to be a father. Absolutely.
I too, I feel exactly like you feel, Tasha. I would definitely be like, go do what you got to do. If my partner didn't have any children, and y'all know I can't have no kids, so I'd definitely be like, bro, go ahead and get that baby and come back. But which is a big change for me, because y'all know I was like 0. I don't want no little kids. Forget that. My kids is all grown. But
the thing about it too is her allowing, like her saying, go outside of the marriage for 2 years. Like, that's a big ass risk.
Well, you know it's 9 months for her to be pregnant, right? She's giving him time to court, and then a little bumping time.
I get it. Yeah, but you think
that if that's something that they want to do, I think that they
step back. You're ruined. Sorry, Ebony. You're taking a chance in your husband falling in love with this woman too. So
I think that they should probably try to seek out the person together to have the child.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
So even if I can't be the surrogate, then we all three of us have an understanding. Like, bitch, this is my man. You got one job.
We have a common regard for each other.
Exactly. And then take your ass on, or whatever we got to do. I personally say, fuck that shit. I understand I'm not able to have children, and I love you, but sometimes when you love somebody, you have to let them go, because I'm done raising children. I don't want anymore, and don't want to be responsible for anymore. Yeah. So if you want to have a child, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say, look, bruh, it was good. We had a good run, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and be free to have your child and do what you want. No. I don't even like
I didn't think about it in that aspect. I don't want no more kids either, and I don't want to be responsible for raising a kid. But in a situation where I don't have to be the sole provider or the sole responsible,
that was my mind change.
I'll be okay. with that.
That's my
Yeah.
mind.
At the end of the day, that bitch had that baby, and I deal with that baby according to the way I want to, and according to the way he and I decide to. At the end of the day, I'm not the responsible parent. I don't have
Okay,
to.
but wait,
But
wait.
you are the responsible parent.
Wait. How do you not become the sole provider if it's your husband's child and this person is similar? I mean, sort of kind of just a surrogate. So how do you
No, she's not a
She's not a surrogate.
The mother
She's
is
not a surrogate. That's not what she said.
No,
Nope. She's not
So
a
she's not
surrogate.
a surrogate.
we're just having this baby
With some
with
random shit.
this random person, and we're going to co-parent together.
Yes, it's a
But
co-parenting
yet
situation.
It's your husband and your husband's child, but yet you don't feel that there's a higher obligation.
It's not you and your husband's child.
Yes.
You're actually the step parent now in the situation with your husband and this woman.
Yes, but
So that's what I'm saying. It's not you and your husband's child because it's not your egg. It's not a surrogate. Your husband went out.
But if you're married and that's your husband's child, I understand you're saying it's your stepchild, but you have to accept that child as your own. So
No,
even
you're
though another woman birthed,
You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I am not the sole parent.
She's saying that she's not the sole parent.
Yeah.
Okay,
let me make it make sense to you. Giving you a little bit of history. I'm a single parent. I have a 29-year-old son. I raised him by myself, 100%.
Okay.
100%. I raised him by myself. So all I'm saying with that is I know I don't want another child. In a situation that Tammy Rowland is in, has she decided to allow this to happen? If I know in my heart, I know I don't want another kid to raise on my own. If I agree to this situation and him having a child with someone else and me being the third parent, all I'm saying is that I don't have to get up and cook this kid breakfast. I don't have to get up and take this kid to school every day. I don't have to cook dinner, breakfast, lunch, and I'm not solely responsible for this child. I'm going to be in this child's life in the capacity that I am one of the parents, but I'm not the sole parent.
Got it.
With my luck, something will happen with that bitch.
And
I'll be the sole parent.
And if that's what that is, and that's
That bitch will get
that's
hit by
what
a
the
Mack
universe
truck
has
and
in
I'll be
store
the
for
mom.
us. That's one
No.
thing, if that's the way it happens. However,
I can take them type of chances.
well, you said,
But
bitch, I said
just
no
because
from the
of the way
beginning.
I
No.
love people, the way that I love people, I know that if that did happen and did end up something happened to the mother and it was he and I raising that child, then I would step up. I mean, I've already got some type of relationship with the child and stuff like that. So that's totally different. But
I don't want to.
Fuck that. We ain't doing
I
it.
raised mine. I don't want to start over.
you don't necessarily, that's why it's to each his own preference. Her preference is to go get someone else.
Would have to
My
be
preference is that, it's okay. I'm okay with it. I just, I don't want to, I'm like Tasha, I don't want to be the sole provider, but if something happens, I know that child did not
That's my child. That becomes my child at that point.
Yeah, that becomes my child. And even if nothing ever happens to her, because of how I love the father, that child is gonna be my kid.
It's
anyway.
still my child anyway.
Exactly. That's the point we was trying to make.
Yeah,
we get it.
I don't think I want to love somebody that much to take care of the kids they have with somebody else.
We get it. That's why
You guys are some fucking great women. You guys are fucking great women.
It's an opinion, ladies. It's not a right versus wrong. It's your opinion versus ours. And that's why we have these shows, to get different.
Exactly, because shit. I'm living free. Like I don't want to go to Little League. I don't care about your son being first string on his JV team.
I miss going to basketball games. I miss watching my son play basketball like a motherfucker. Yep. I miss it. Like I need to get on his Sunday schedule because he plays in the league right now at 29 years old every Sunday.
I'm
just watching the daddies at the basketball game.
I don't miss soccer. I don't miss getting ate up by the gnats. I don't miss any of that stuff. However, I know that I am a grandmother, so I do know that I will be out there for all of those things.
I got that coming up.
Yes. So why not be there for your mate's child? It's no different.
I'm just going to say this, and then I'm going to dead it on my end. I ain't going to say nothing else about it. I'm just thankful that before I brought my ass to Birmingham, that discussion was already had. You want kids? Because if you do, I ain't the one for you. I ain't that big. I am not the bitch for you.
That's what I said, Ebony. As long as when you have those conversations up front, you're supposed to. Before you get married, those are important conversations. Do you want
Yes.
that's a deal breaker?
It's even before marriage. It's for dating. I mean,
in the beginning of courtship.
Absolutely. Because y'all know before this relationship that I'm currently in, I was like, I'm not dating nobody with no damn kids. I don't want no kids. My kids is grown. But then I done met this man and he has a young child. But
I already knew you was full of shit, so you don't even really count. You say that type of shit, but it's not
about meeting the right person. Because what AT always say, I don't want a motherfucker that's a good daddy. I don't want nobody that's a good daddy. Because if he a good daddy, he ain't got time to focus on me.
That's where I'm at in my life. And even though, hey, if
those were not my words.
Kids,
I was quoting
17.
You was quoting me.
Yeah.
No, I was quoting somebody I used to be friends with.
Oh, well, that's because I definitely was like that. Remember, I stopped dating somebody because they had their child every other day. I was like, what the hell is that? You know what I'm saying?
Instantly, when somebody tells me they have small children, my vagina dries up.
I agree. Small children, it is a turn off at a certain age, because if your children are grown and gone, you're really seeking. You want to date somebody that's equal
can
to
travel.
Okay.
Go out.
I want to travel.
And that would be a thing for me, but it's not, because every time I want to get up and go, when I be like catch a flight, he catch a flight. Like, that's why I said it's different situations for different people, and that's the reason why it's okay for me.
Well, y'all just rich.
Generally, it's a little easier.
Guys, I'm about to give y'all the biggest double standard ever, and I am probably going to be cutthroat for saying this for real. We as single mothers are one thing, but when I hear a guy is a single father, I am so turned off. I am so sorry to say that, but I think it's a beautiful thing, but yet for me, it is not the thing for me.
And that's okay. And that's what I was getting ready to say. Like, saying I don't want somebody that's a good dad is a horrible thing to say. However, if you say, like, I choose not to date somebody with small children right now because I want to travel. I don't want to date someone who is still raising their child. And if you're a single father, kudos to you. Like, that's amazing. That
it is. Yo, this is a little.
Step in and do that. However, that's just not where I am right now.
This is a tad bit off topic, but I had somebody say, I can't date no nigga whose mama's alive, because that bitch is gonna get on my nerves. I was like, damn, bitch, for real? Damn. I was like, damn,
the devil is she.
He was like, the mama gotta be dead. I was like, damn.
I mean, it is some niggas out here that are huge fucking mama boys. It's some mama boys out here that are
of dating a mama boy.
Yes.
It's some mama boys out here that are out of this world. So
that's true. That's true.
I was like,
I don't want his mama to be dead. Shit. He might be hoarding some kind of unresolved shit if his mama dead. I don't want her to be dead.
That just when you said that, it just brought that up.
I don't want him to be a mama's boy. I want him to have his own fucking thought process.
Yes, please.
That's tragic. That is tragic. Well, again, Miss Bougie Kitty, we thank you for coming on the show. Ebony,
thank you guys.
I have to get you to take us out.
What about Ebony's segment?
We ain't got time.
I'm taking y'all out.
We on time. We on time restraints.
Y'all gonna let this? You that's the last motherfucker you supposed to let escape.
She didn't start going first. The topic went way over time.
She need to go first.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
You can follow. Come on, guys, pay attention. You can follow Naturally Unbothered on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. You can email us at naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com. That is naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com. We welcome the feedback, the comments, try this. Ebonites, you know how I adore your advice requests, so keep them coming, like I will be tonight. Okay, so listen on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Breaker, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, wherever you can find your podcast, your favorite podcast, that's where you can find us. Please make sure you rate, subscribe, leave a review, select the notification bell so that you are notified every time that we upload a new episode on YouTube. If you're looking for Naturally Unbothered merch, we have shot glasses, shirts,
Ooh, I like your shirt,
mugs. We got all kind of stuff. So make sure you go to www.naturallyunbothered.com. That is www.naturallyunbothered.com and click the merch link. Now, the most important thing I'm going to say tonight is make sure you please tell your whole ass friends to tell their whole ass friends, and then their mama's whole ass friends and daddy whole ass friends to tune in to Naturally Unbothered.
All right. We thank you, Miss Bougie Kitty, for coming. And until next time, everybody, this has been a great, grand, toy-tastic episode.
Okay, I like that. Toy-tastic.
Naturally Unbothered. Peace out.
I love it.
Deuces.
Bye, bitch.